Coming up on first pitch here in the Bronx, the Blue Jays and Yankees next. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays. And their order will read like this. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. Out of the third base dugout now is Jose Reyes, and we are ready for baseball from the Bronx. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And a nice play by McCann as the bunt attempt doesn't work out that time. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Richie Leffler will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. And a ball 1-0. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down.
Batting third, left fielder, Ortega.
Tomas Ortega will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on the way. And there he goes towards second. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. Marcus Stroman will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's set down, 1 away. Everett Cabrera will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picked the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, you're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
David Rosario will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to move, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws this man out at first. That play is well done.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this one at 248, 34 home runs, and 79 RBIs. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Justin Smoke will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Now the first pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Josh Donaldson will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Eduardo Ramirez will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Brian Dozier will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Torres is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 25.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Cabrera for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Brian Pins will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Hit swung on and missed the throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third, but he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gardner is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Brian McCann will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Yeah, that's a lot of room to cover back there on the overshift. He's the only one on that side of the infield, but he gets a really good read on it, and he still makes the play.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He enters play here at 288. 16 homers, 27 driven in. One out, nobody on. The 1-0. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Brett Gardner will stride in now, and he's up near the top of the American League in stolen bases, currently 3rd entering play. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
The pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Jose Reyes is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1. And the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's Latos now on 0-2. And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Richie Leffler will dig in. He singled his first time around. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Stepping in now, Tomas Ortega. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now another 1-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Torres makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 25.
First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here it comes. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And one gone now in the New York third.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run. He's sent down 6 in a row now since then.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Now here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there. That's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Now here's the pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Ortega is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman,
Justin Smoke will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Josh Donaldson will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Now here it comes. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Everett Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
second baseman, Everett Cabrera.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll That'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So a base hit there has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth. As we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits, and as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. David Rosario will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
A runner at second, nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. For Cabrera, little surprised he was running, as that total just keeps growing and growing. Has a look, now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side, as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Brian McCann will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. He waits, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Eduardo Ramirez will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Latos ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. Brian Pins will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Here's another 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gary Sanchez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats and right for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now, you know, even though he's given up 2 home runs, he's only down 2-0. I mean, his guys can get that back in no time. Even though he probably doesn't feel too good about things, he's still very much in this ballgame.
Swing and a hard ground ball to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Todd Frazier will try it again. He flew out his first time. First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. As we go to break, one more look at the fine play at short to finish things off. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jose Reyes will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And this is lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. This has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Richie Leffler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Base hit.
And now finally, that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight that he had retired. He was starting to look invincible out there.
Tomas Ortega will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
From the belt, the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
It's strike 3 called, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Boy, his guy's got him in the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret you've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
The chance here for Dozier at second. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle, and I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Everett Cabrera will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. first pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Runner's on his way to third. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You know, I don't think that was intended to be a sacrifice, but it is going to work out exactly like one because they get their guy to third base. But he's definitely trying to beat this ball out. Just didn't quite work out for him.
Into the box now, David Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
One-0. Chopper foul. One on the way. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now this is swung on and grounded into right field. A base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just 1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Ortega is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays nothing. Justin Smoke will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now here's the pitch. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch, and a bouncing ball, foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Latos ready with another 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown.
Eduardo Ramirez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Here's the 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Still no runs allowed for Latos through 6 1/3. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Brian Dozier will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch coming. In there, strike 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Brian Pins will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down 3-0. Shane Green is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Shane Green.
Gary Sanchez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle inning. It was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now a ball softly hit out to short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Brett Gardner will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, you know, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Torres will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch coming. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jose Reyes will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in pitch count.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact. As you get a look at his line so far, through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Richie Leffler will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos. 2 away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Tomas Ortega will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Two out, nobody on. Now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead. 0-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Todd Frazier will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Everett Cabrera. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
The next pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, well, it'll make you pay at this level.
David Rosario will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
That's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of ones and twos, but those will add up.
Now here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the four umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. One out, nobody on. Here it comes. Oh, and here's one hit high and deep to left field, and they're going to wind up with back-to-back shots here as this ball is long gone. Solo shot down the line in left. 46 now for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
But as a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. Over 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now the first pitch. Lined hard toward short. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Brian McCann will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. It winds up an easy pop out.
Gary Sanchez will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. First pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 6, the Jays nothing. Edwin Encarnacion will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient.
And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 37 on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Justin Smoke will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And his arrival is going to signal the end of the afternoon for the starter, Matt Latos. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. David Robertson will be the new pitcher. Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Josh Donaldson will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Standing in now, Eduardo Ramirez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these guys continue to play good baseball, good fundamental baseball, and they finish off the 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 6-1. So long from the Bronx.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Latos, his 23rd win of the season. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls 13 innings. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.
You